Good morning everyone, Josh here with Ohio Fish Rescue. Today we're going to bring you just a few things today, but first I want to start with the 1000. So let's take a look. So I'm not sure if we mentioned it in the last video or not. It's hard to remember what was said, but this piece of driftwood used to sit on the floor and all the fish used to hide behind it. So for temporarily, I went and got this piece of limestone from outside to make it look a little natural, and I propped the one side of the piece of driftwood up onto the stone. So now we are able to see our little platinum red tail. And now everything that was hiding in there is somewhat visible. You can see the clown knife has this little spot up there. But what we really wanted to do is flip this whole thing over and make it like a T. You can see it's a whole flat bottom, so fish can actually perch themselves up on top and still have the hides below. But that's going to take a little bit more than just flipping it over. I'm gonna have to get inside the tank. We're gonna have to make some sort of contraption to hold it against the wall and make sure it's secure so it doesn't fall on any of the fish, because there is no flat bottom and it's not going to hold this span of the wood when it's flipped over. So we're going to have to rig something together and make some sort of stand for it so that can happen. But for the time being, this works out perfectly. I am now happy with, I can see the little platinum red tail. He is doing good. Everyone's getting along in here. But we come over here and we look at the quarantine tank. Now these guys have been in here for quite a while. It is getting to a point to where I'm okay with moving them and placing them. So that's what we're going to do today. The Arapaima is being moved, the short body red tail, the Oscar, the clown knife, and this Gibiceps pleco right here. We're gonna go ahead and try and move this pleco in with Lavaca. So we're going to see if we can get certain fish to play nice in here and see if Lavaca will leave them alone, because it's not very fun keeping a single fish in the tank, especially a tank this large. We would like to get something else in there, plus we want something to go ahead and clean up the bottom, because Lavaca is a very messy eater. You can see she just eats her shells and then she just leaves all this debris on the bottom. So it'd be nice to have something in there that would help clean up the bottom or stir it up to where the filters can pick it up. We got Dad out here cleaning up some hoses, but let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're getting ready to move fish, but I just wanted to share with you guys what just happened to me. Wish I would have got it on video, but as you can see, there goes my shirt there, soaking wet. And I was up on the little step stool and I'm trying to get the back clamps off holding this net on. The stool slips out from underneath me and I go into the tank. So that's why my shirt's wet. That's why I am wet right now. But nonetheless, nothing broke. But would have been hilarious if we got that on video, but it's alright. So now we're going to go ahead and grab this Oscar. Here we go, bud. We're going to put this Oscar into the 2200. Here we go. Sorry, I'm doing a one-hand net grab, one-hand camera. There we go. Welcome to your new home, buddy. He is a good looking Oscar, I'll give him that. And he's got friends over here. There we go. Alright. Now, what are we going to grab next? We're going to grab this clown knife. But let me go open the tank first. Alright, here goes the clown knife. Going into the 750. Alright. Oh, get out the net, bud. There we go. Now look at him. He has almost perfect spotting. Super attractive. His spots, let's see if they are symmetrical. Not quite. but still a very attractive clown knife. So he'll be in here with the regular clown knife you just seen right there and the xanthic clown knife. So hopefully they get along. I don't see no problems with it, but I will keep an eye on them like we always do. So here we got it. We're gonna grab the red tail first. He's gonna go over into the 3000. Alright, bud. Welcome to your new home.
We gotta do some tank cleaning today. That's about the dirtiest I've ever seen at 3000. Tesla! Oh my God.
Alright, so you open this lid. Now we've got the big boy. Which I told you, but I didn't tell our followers. We actually got him to eat for us yesterday. Looking much better. Oh, you've got some fight. Alright, bud. In your new home you go.
That bass is bigger than the Arapaima.
Yeah. People don't realize how big that bass is. Alright, last one for the day. Now this is one we're going to have to watch closely, but I'm hoping that this works out. They stay to the bottom, and Lavaca has the whole top of the tank to roam. But if this actually works out, we can bring some more plecos over here. We got that.
I would rather have all the plecos in one tank where I can feed them the spirulina tabs and the algae wafers and everything like that into one tank. I got to, you know, as I go around the pool out there, I got to take pellets and, you know, bottom feeder pellets, and it's just, I'd rather combine them all together. While that's open, grab this net right here, that little silver one.
Get the clamshells out.
Yeah.
So I got the wrong one.
Yeah, the silver one has a 3-foot handle on it. You didn't have to get your arm in there.
Alrighty, well there you have it, folks. We will come back out and give you an update after they're all settled in, let you know how they're doing. We'll wrap this one up. Alright, so I promised you guys an update, and that's what I'm here to give you. The new red tail is settling in just fine. I didn't think there would be any problems in this tank whatsoever, but you can see the difference between the short body and a regular red tail. You can see the distance between the back fin to the start of his tail. And you can see his back fin to the start of his tail is much, much shorter. That's why they get the name short body. So just wanted to point that out there in case some of you guys were wondering. This is what they're supposed to look like. And this is the short body that is bred. Some people find these a lot more attractive, but they do max out at, you know, around 30 inches or so. So, you know, I have seen some a little bit bigger, but that's far and few between. Most of the monster keepers like to keep these guys because they don't grow to, you know, 4 foot. But they still do have that same head of a red tail, so you still have to be careful of anything smaller. that can fit in his mouth. All right, now where are we at? Oh, let's give you a little look-see in on Hubert here. You can see his, oh, look at him. Someone's hungry. I feed you every day, bud. All right, so you can see his wound is healing up even more. Like I said before, all that white stuff is actually skinned over, but now all this pigment is coming back to it. And here, let me get my finger down in there to where you can see that wound's not that big anymore. You can see all this dark tissue is recent skin that's regrown back, but the wound used to come out to here. All right, so that's just a little update on Hubert. But let's take a look. I didn't see no issues with the pleco. He just hides as I figured, but nonetheless, getting along with La Vaca. All right, oh, I forgot. We put someone back here. How is he doing? Look at him. I think he is loving all this room, but you can see his fins are healed up. I made sure of that before we tossed him in here. So we hope he grows out just a little bit more on them. If you look at that back fin, you can see that top little spike coming out. That's where his tail is supposed to be. So he definitely has some time to heal, but nobody in here will mess with him. So he should get big. Look at Diesel running around. All right, let's go check on the clown knife. There he goes up. He's got one little tiny nip on him. That is to be expected when you're adding someone new to the tank. Nothing alarming, but nonetheless, I will keep an eye on him. Oh, and I didn't even notice, but looks like Mr. Clown Knife here was born with one eye. So you can see where the cavity where the eye used to be. It is skinned over. It's nothing new. But yes, all fish get showed love here at the Ohio Fish Rescue. All right. Last but not least, so we had just cleared this tank out, and of course we got another new arrival. Say hello to Cujo. He is a Oscar that was just dropped off today. So he will be going through quarantine. I'm now going to move this catfish up, and then I can put this tank back through quarantine once again. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more crazy adventures with the Ohio Fish Rescue, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, stay fishy, my friends.